Hello everyone, my name is Clinton and I'm coming to you from Fresno, California, and I was prompted to do this confession. I've been attending some support groups regularly, and they thought this would be a good time for me to come out and just tell everybody that I am a shoeholic junkie. Wow, now that I've gotten that out, I feel like I can go on with life. I know it's going to be hard, but I'm going to carry on. Okay, so now that I've been outed, I'm going to try to answer these 14 questions. The first one, I believe, was heels or flats. I have not worn heels since I was about 8 years old. I started to get too big and break my mother's heels, and so I am a flat man, I'd have to say. Question number 2, what are your go-to shoes? What does that really mean? Well, I think go-to shoes means the pair you would just grab and put on, and it would go pretty much with whatever you're wearing. Shoes to me, I think, should match your shirt. Preferably something like this. We have gray shirt on, black stripes. So you wear Adidas. I got the Adidas on here today with gray stripes to match the shirt. So go to me, they have to match. So, but a go to, I'd have to pick the Adidas Mega Soft because they pretty much can go. Black goes with everything, right? More or less. But I think you should make. Question number 3. What is your favorite shoe trend of the moment? A statement shoe. I'm not exactly sure what trends are in right now, but like I said, I like to match. And as you can see, I change shirts. And so you're like, what would you wear with something like this? It has, a lot of orange and yellow in it. Bam! That's why it'd have to be the Adidas with the orange bottoms to match the orange shirt. Question number 4. What is your least favorite shoe trend? I would have to go with Crocs. Crocs, every time I see somebody wearing them out there, I think they should be in the hospital only. You should only be allowed to wear Crocs in a hospital or an old folks' home setting. That's just my opinion, of course, but that would have to be my least favorite shoe. Question number 5. What is your most expensive pair of shoes? My most expensive pair of shoes is actually a pair of boots. And these are them here. These are called Mud Dogs. And these were $240. And you use them to go out there in the mud, and they're waterproof. Absolutely the most comfortable boot you could probably buy. Question number 6. What is your most wanted pair of shoes? My most wanted pair of shoes would be, right now, would be the Adidas Titan or Hypermotion 2011s. And they have springs in the bottom of the shoes, and I really want a pair of those. That's going to be probably my next one. Question number 7. What is your most embarrassing shoe story? My most embarrassing shoe story would have to be the time I was at a funeral. So there were a lot of people there, and it had just rained, and I was wearing a pair of Steve Madden dress shoes. And as I was walking across the cemetery, I submerged both of my shoes into 6 inches of mud. And when I tried to keep walking, my feet came out of my shoes and my socks were totally muddy, and everybody around saw. And I had to go change. I had to wipe my feet off in the car, and that was pretty embarrassing. You're supposed to try to avoid the mud, when you're out there, I guess, but it was pretty traumatic. Question number 8: pick a shoe and share a story. I think one of the most interesting stories that I have that originated from shoes would have to be a story that is associated with my Adidas shell top Cinco de Mayo shoes. You can see they have the flag on them, and I was wearing these on Cinco de Mayo, and there's a lot of Hispanics in my community, and as I was walking, it was kind of like a strip mall area, but there was people out there that were having a Cinco de Mayo celebration, and they saw my shoes and my outfit, and they were like, well, I can't speak Spanish, just poquito, but they were telling me to come over there with them. They wanted me to come with them and enjoy the festivities. And so that's probably one of my favorite stories that have to do with my shoes, because my shoes got me into the door. And I had a great time that day. Question number 9: how many pairs of shoes do you own? Currently, I own 24 pair of shoes, and there's probably 6, 8 of them that I haven't had the opportunity to wear on a regular basis. I don't know if it's because I just don't like them as much or what, but when you have a lot of shoes, you get to rotate them, and so the pairs that you do own, they look new all the time, and so every time you're out there, people are like, oh, did you just get a new pair of shoes? No. I've had these for 8 months, I've had them for a year, but they look new because I wear them, once every 2 weeks. And so I think that it's good to have a lot of shoes. Question number 10: when was the first time you ever wore heels? The first time I ever wore heels, I'd say I was probably 4 years old. And my mother, she has quite a shoe collection herself, and I always used to go and play dress up with her stuff. And like I said earlier, by the time I got to be about 8, 9, I wouldn't fit into them anymore, and I started breaking them, and so it was. That was probably the last time I wore heels. Question number 11: how much do you spend on shoes? Well, as much as I possibly can is my answer to that, but it would probably be anywhere from $64 to $140 a month is what I have budgeted. Although I haven't been able to purchase any in the last couple of months, I'm going to make up for that hopefully in the near future. So roughly 64 to 140 a month. Question number 12: what is your favorite place to buy shoes? My favorite place to actually purchase shoes would probably be on the internet, but I like to go out there and shop for them, and you can find some deals sometimes, But if you have an idea of what you like when you have them in your hands, then you could probably find them online for cheaper. That's just a little tip. But Foot Locker, Foot Action, I like to go there and look at them. Champ Sports, Dick's, of course, are all great places to look. But my favorite would probably be the Nordstrom's rack. I love to go to Nordstrom's rack. They have great shoes there, Nike, Adidas, whatever your brand is, Puma. They also have dress shoes, and like Steve Madden dress shoes. That's where I purchased mine, and plus all the other stuff. But the best place to actually purchase your shoes, and the cheapest, is probably online. You can find them somewhere that has a sale going. Question number 13. Do you have a pair of shoes that you regret buying? I have to say I do, just because of the fact that I never wear them. They only cost me $4, so it wasn't that big of a loss. I got them at Ross, and they're Adidas, and I believe they're called bubble gums, and they're here. As you can see, they're pretty much brand new. I think I wore them one time, never again. But at $4, right? You got to buy them. Question number 14. What are your favorite pair? Well, my favorite pair would have to be my Adidas Mega Softs, and I have them here in two different styles. The black with the green bottoms, and they have like a snake skin, as you can see. And then I have a white pair of them also. And these also, they have like a snake skin, of course it's not a real snake. And those are probably my favorite pair. Also, I like my Jordans, and I also like my Fluid Trainers. So really, do I have a favorite pair? Of course not. I like them all, and that's probably my problem. That is why I'm a shoeaholic. Now, I noticed also, I have my green shirt on now with blue stripes, and you're like, dude, what would you wear with this? Okay, we'll check it out. Bam! I have the Adidas blue bottom, green stripes. Does it match, folks? I'd say so. So, favorite pair? I don't think I have a favorite pair. I like them all. Just some a little more than others, Well, folks, those are the answers to the 14 questions on our tag video. and you may be thinking to yourself, man, this guy, he's a little bit out there. I don't know what his problem is. What is he making this video for? Well, the truth is, I had to get this out. I am a shoeaholic. I need to confess it to the world, so I don't feel like I'm hiding anything, from you. But also, I'm like doing like the Beastie Boys say, checking my style, and I would appreciate any feedback you could give me, telling me, hey, am I doing this right or what? I think I got it. I think I got it right. You know what I'm saying? And I also have affinity for some other things, such as True Religion jeans and Nixon watches, and maybe I can show those. What's up, man? Somebody put up a tag. I'm a watchaholic, or I'm a jeanaholic man, or girl, or whatever it is, whatever you may be. And maybe we can respond to that too. Until then,